Topic introduces the dollar value of a basis point, DV01, a key measure used in fixed income risk management to estimate how much a bond's price changes in response to a 1 basis point change in interest rates. 1 basis point equals 0.01%, and DV01 measures the absolute dollar impact of small yield movements on a bond or portfolio. Because bond prices move inversely to yields, a rise in interest rates generally decreases bond values, while falling rates increase prices. DV01 provides a standardized framework for quantifying interest rate sensitivity, allowing investors and risk managers to compare fixed income securities and evaluate portfolio exposure to changing market interest rates effectively. The topic explains that DV01 depends on factors such as bond maturity, coupon rate, yield level, and market price. Long-term bonds generally possess higher DV01 values because their cash flows occur further in the future, making them more sensitive to interest rate changes. Lower coupon bonds also tend to have greater interest rate sensitivity than high coupon bonds with similar maturities. Portfolio managers frequently aggregate individual DV01 measures across positions to estimate total portfolio exposure to rate movements. This information is essential for hedging, asset liability management, and stress testing. Financial institutions often use treasury securities, futures, and interest rate swaps to adjust portfolio DV01 and manage overall interest rate risk. Topic also focuses on duration, which measures the sensitivity of a bond's price to changes in interest rates and estimates the weighted average timing of cash flows. Macaulay duration calculates the average time required to receive bond cash flows, while modified duration converts this concept into a direct measure of price sensitivity. Modified duration estimates the percentage change in bond price for a given change in yield, assuming a linear relationship between price and yield movements. Duration is one of the most widely used risk measures in fixed income portfolio management because it helps investors assess interest rate exposure and compare the sensitivity of different bonds consistently. The topic emphasizes that duration provides only an approximation of bond price movements because the actual relationship between bond prices and yields is curved rather than perfectly linear. This limitation becomes more significant when interest rate changes are large. Convexity addresses this issue by measuring the curvature of the price-yield relationship and improving estimates of bond price sensitivity. Bonds with higher convexity generally experience smaller losses when yields rise and larger gains when yields fall compared with bonds possessing lower convexity. Consequently, investors often prefer securities with greater positive convexity because they offer more favorable risk-return characteristics during periods of interest rate volatility. The topic also explains how duration and convexity are used together in portfolio management and risk control. Duration matching strategies help institutions align asset and liability sensitivities to reduce exposure to interest rate changes. Immunization techniques rely on duration analysis to protect portfolios against shifts in market rates while ensuring future liabilities can be met. Convexity adjustments improve hedging accuracy, particularly for portfolios containing long-term bonds or securities with embedded options. Effective risk management therefore requires combining DV01, duration, and convexity measures to capture both linear and non-linear responses of bond prices to changing interest rate environments. The topic concludes by emphasizing that DV01, duration, and convexity are essential tools for understanding and managing fixed income risk. Interest rate changes significantly influence bond valuations, portfolio performance, and institutional balance sheets. DV01 provides an intuitive dollar-based measure of sensitivity, while duration estimates proportional price changes and convexity refines those estimates by accounting for curvature effects. Together, these measures support pricing, hedging, portfolio construction, and regulatory risk management activities across financial institutions. By integrating these analytical tools into investment decision-making processes, portfolio managers and risk professionals can better control interest rate exposure and improve resilience under changing market conditions.